Hi Perry, Oceana here with G3 Agency with your free website audit for one-stop builders in Lancaster, California. In this free SEO website audit provided by G3 Agency, I'm going to show you 3 to 4 things that you can do to get one-stop builders in front of people searching for remodeling services in the Orange County, San Bernardino, and Los Angeles areas. So, like I said on the phone, I don't expect anything in return for this video, but I would love some feedback on whether this was clear and if it was helpful, so I will be following up with you in the next few days or so to see what you think. So, okay, let's jump right in. The first thing that I always look for when I'm sorry, I'm working from home. That's my uncle you hear in the background. The first thing I always look for when I'm looking at a website is a big click to call phone number in the corner. So we've got your phone number here and it's in that green space, which I love. I think that's great, but it's not a click to call. So I would make that change. It won't take very long, but what it'll do is it'll make it easier for people on their mobile phones, which is going to be about 70% of your visitors, to be able to just click that right up and call you without having to copy and paste, which can be a pain, and sometimes it's easier just to find someone else. I know it seems silly, but it does make a difference. You'll see more calls if you do that. Okay, now get into the nitty-gritty. So if I click Control A, I can see all of the words lit up. This is content. So Google loves content and believes that if you have more words on a topic, then you must know more about it, and therefore you must be the person to show to the searchers who are looking to learn about it, right? In this case, your searchers are looking to learn about roofing and remodeling services in the LA area. So you have, let's see, click copy, put it in here. You've got 602 words on your homepage. We really suggest to our clients that they have about 2,000 words on their homepage, about 1,000 words on their other pages, just as a bare minimum in order to be consistently showing up at the top of the search results. And that, pardon this, and that will help you to get found by more people. Now, also, another fun way to include some keywords in your homepage is if I right-click on an image. Let's see, this one here. If I right-click on it, I can click Save Image As, and I can see that this was saved as roofing page. Now that's helpful to the person who's making the website, perhaps, to remember which image goes on what page, but it's more useful to you if this is saved as a keyword or phrase that someone would type in to Google. Someone is typing into Google every single month that you want to show up for, and I'll show you how to find what keywords people are typing in just a moment. First, I want to jump over to this. This is the tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs. So what this does is it gives us an in-depth look into how a website is performing. So with a UR and a DR score of 8 and 7, that's a good start, but you do want that to be increased. So this score is basically how much does Google trust this exact page? Does it think this page, your home page, is trustworthy? And then also your entire website for the DR score. How trustworthy does it think your entire website is? So it likes your homepage a little bit more than it likes your entire website, but you want these to be pretty close to each other, and then you want to raise them as well. And how we do that is we get backlinks. So what a backlink is it's a link from another website back to your website. And I can see here from the referring domains and backlinks that you have 17 different websites pointing to your website, a total of 26 times. So a good backlink, there are good and bad backlinks. So a good backlink would be one from a website that's relevant to your service industry and has a higher UR and DR score than you do. A bad backlink, a backlink that you wouldn't want to get, is one that's from a not very credible or not very relevant site, as that can actually bring your score down. And then we also have over here organic keywords and organic traffic. So what the what the organic keywords is what phrases a person could type into Google and have you show up in the first 100 results. And that sounds good, except that being the 11th result is just about as bad as not being seen and not being in the results at all, because only the first 10 results show up on the first page of Google, and over 90% of that traffic will never leave that first page. So you're not going to be seeing any traffic really from being not on the first page, which is why you're only seeing 9 organic traffic. That's 9 visitors a month from all 74 of these keywords, which we can actually find out what keywords they are. You're getting almost 5 visitors a month from being in the 9th position, which is on the first page of cost of adding a room. Now, the trouble with this keyword is that it's not what we call a local keyword, it's a national keyword, meaning that a person typing this in could be anywhere. They could be in Las Vegas, they could be in New York, we don't know. So a better, even though there's 250 search volume, meaning 250 people are typing that into Google every month, a better keyword you would want to show up for is this one down here, Room Addition Los Angeles. So that shows not only what you do, but where you do it. So that's going to be high buyer intent keyword. And even though only 80 people are searching for it every month, that is actually going to be a better keyword for you to focus on. I did a little extra research and I found a couple of keywords I thought you might be really interested in. This one's Kitchen Remodeler, Los Angeles. 400 people are typing it into Google every single month. It does check off both of those boxes, your service and your service area, as well as it has a low KD. So what KD stands for is keyword difficulty, and it's Ahrefs' score from 0 to 100. How difficult does Ahrefs think it will be to show up on the first page of Google? And so with a keyword difficulty low like 3, that's actually a really good thing, because that's going to mean that it's not going to take quite as much time and therefore not as much money to show up on the first page as it would for something higher like Roofer Los Angeles, California, which has a KD of 31. So for the purpose of this exercise, I'm going to focus on this keyword right here. I typed that into Google and this is what comes up. So first we see ads, which most people just scroll right past. Next we have the map pack, M-A-P-P-A-C-K, map pack. And what this is it's what Google thinks is the top 3 local results. And how Google decides who's the top 3 local results is it looks around the internet at different directories for what's called citations. A citation is your name, address, and phone number of your business. So for this one, it's Kitchen Remodel Los Angeles, and then their phone number here and their address, which isn't showing up in this spot right here, but it's listed there. So what you want to do is make sure that your Google My Business listing is accurate, and then you want to go take that information and put it into different directories like Yext, CityStar, White Pages, Yellow Pages, Facebook, Yelp, those kinds of directories. You want to go out and put your information in there, and that'll help boost your listing up. And if you end up in the top 3, then you'll be shown here, and that will help you get some more jobs. But none of that is nearly as exciting as showing up in this spot right here. This is what's called the #1 organic result. It's the first one after the map pack, besides this little people also ask thing. So this link right here statistically will get about 31% of all of the traffic that comes to this page. So that is the coveted spot. You definitely want to be sitting there. So what we do is we then click on that link and go, what is it that this reborn cabinets, why is it that they're sitting in that position and we're not? What is it that they're doing right, and what can we copy or do better than them in? So of course we're going to look at content, how many words on the page. They have a decent little amount of words, but not a great amount of words. Let's see what they're doing with their images. Are they saving them properly? Let's see. Save image as. No, they're not. So that's good. That means that if we are saving our images properly, that's going to give us a boost that they are not even taking advantage of. And then we can put them into, oh, I meant to, let's see, copy. We can put them into Ahrefs as well, and we can see how they're doing with their backlinks and their organic keywords. So you can see their domain rating is really high. Their UR rating is not as high, but it's still about as high as your UR is, but their DR, their domain rating for their entire website, is quite a bit higher. And they've only got 1 referring domain and 3 backlinks here, so there's definitely room for surpassing them. And then we can also click on their organic keywords and see if there's any that we would like to include in our site too. So all of these here, they're showing up in the first page for many of these. And there's 300, 490, 100 search volume, and it looks like all of these are really good location specific but high buyer intent keywords. So these would be good words to include in your content and save your images as. So that is my knowledge that I have to share with you today. Here's my phone number and my email address. And you are welcome to reach out to me with any questions that you have. Just as a real quick recap, you want 2,000 or more words on your homepage, 1,000 or more words on your other pages so that you can be found near the top of the Google results. Implement backlinks to show Google that you're trustworthy, and citations as well to show Google that you're popular and you want to be at the top of that map pack. And I look forward to your feedback to find out if you learned anything and if I did a good job with this presentation. I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.